Stay tuned. We'll tell you about the recent visit of Ann One at Albany State University. But first, we're going to talk about money.
The phoenix through the years has often been known as a symbol that rises out of the ashes of defeat. Allow the Phoenix Group to help you with any type of financial calamity that you may have in your life. IRS problems, credit problems, home loan modifications. Call them today at 229-446-1664 or go to mycreditcheck.us. That's 229-446-1664. Allow the Phoenix Group to help you rise to the top again. 446-1664.
My name is Lonnie Bowman, Senior Financial Consultant with the Phoenix Group.
And where are you located?
Here in Albany, Georgia, at 345 West Broad Avenue, Suite 200. We also have affiliate offices throughout Georgia, doing the consumer services, especially credit. Credit seems to be the number one issue right now after the meltdown of the '08 stock market and real estate market.
And what do you specialize in any certain types of credit?
Well, here's the key. Based on our capitalistic society we live in, you either have money or you have credit. Now, if you have money, you don't need credit. But if you have no money and no credit, you're pretty well lost. So our mission with the Phoenix Group is to make sure that all of our clients get an average score about 640. 640, you can basically do anything you want to do. The bank's requirements for home loans are 640. Automobiles, you can get the best rates at 640. We use that as a benchmark for our clients who comes in who have low scores that can range from 400 all the way up to 599 that we have to work with in order to get them in a position to move forward.
Okay. What can a potential client or someone just starting to work out with you, expect by working with your company?
Well, they come in, and they come in as you notice on the poster, and this is an interesting foundational fact about building wealth. If you're going to aspire to take advantage of the opportunities here in America, like any other individual would, the credit will be the number one thing that you would have to address. If you fail to address your credit issues, it keeps you locked down. It keeps you pretty well bound. Now, there's another aspect that comes before that has to be covered in a whole different perspective, and that's income. If you're not making sufficient income, if you have any emergency, and if you have no emergency fund set aside, it's going to cause problem with you paying your bill. And that's how you begin to develop a bad credit file, by not being able to pay your bills on time, not paying them at all, which goes into collection. And they have an army of professionals whose job 24/7 would be to try to collect those accounts when it goes into collection. And those phone calls that you get from those collection agencies, that's their job. They're going to hound you to get that money paid some way, somehow. And they even will garnish you your wages if you don't address those items. And basically, that's what we do. We have a debt consolidation program that we institute for our client. We have a debt settlement program that we have to use to resolve the accounts. And obviously, we would have to update the credit system in order for the score to be adjusted according to the new information.
Okay. How long have you been in business for?
Well, it's an interesting story how this company got started. It came out of the ministry back in '93, but actually the company was started back in 1978. we started an organization, what we call the Problem Clinic, in 1978, which basically dealt with helping individuals to resolve financial, social, life problems. And then in 1993, we specialized in only financial problems. And from there, we have expanded. We have the web-based business on the website. We have Facebook clients. We have GIs from all over the world who use our services. Because the military has a very strict protocol about their in-servicemen, make sure they have good financial records, no garnishments, no liens or tax lien or things of that nature. So we deal with a lot of military people as well.
All right. And what is kind of like a closing? Like, what would you want people to know? Kind of like say something to kind of get them to kind of use
Well,
the business.
yeah. Well, again, our basic principle that we use is basically John 10:10. Now, so how you going to bring the Bible into it? Well, it's an interesting teaching about John 10:10. It speaks about that he came that you may have life and you may have it more abundantly. And you have to understand that spoken principle as a universal principle that man's live by, that principle has to be realized. So we are working under that principle to make the abundant life become real in terms of financing. Your finance has to be in order if you're going to participate in that abundant life. It's no other way. And credit is one of the foundation principles of that financial opportunity. If you don't have good credit, I am serious. If you don't have good credit, the door is closed. You are totally shut out. So we encourage people who are dealing with financial problems, whether it be tax liens and tax garnishment, foreclosure, anything pertaining to finance, we will do it to help you to participate in that broader John 10:10.
All right. And last thing, kind of quickly, is it a pretty easy process for someone once they get started with you? Like, how long should it take for them to get in good standing?
All right, it's basically easy. You can finish depending on your personal situation. Some 60 days, some 90 days. 12 months, very rarely that we have a client that will be involved in the program for 12 months. And let me say this too. Now here's the irony of the financial system. Some clients choose to file bankruptcy to solve that financial situation. Chapter 13, it takes now from 48 to 5 years to resolve a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. That would be the process of paying your creditors. Chapter 7 can be done within 6 months. That's a different process. We can do it less than that as an alternative to helping you solve your financial problems through our program.